1790s, only a small portion of white Americans belonged to a traditional church. The new theologies that are emerging reflect modern scientific attitudes and de-emphasize the role of God in the world. But beginning in 1801, traditional religion stages a dramatic comeback.
The Second Great Awakening starts in Kentucky and Tennessee with a series of quite spectacular emotional frontier revivals. The fellow who is to the Second Great Awakening what George Whitefield was to the first is a former lawyer turned Presbyterian minister by the name of Charles Finney. It is Finney who is the great impresario of revivalism. In fact, he even writes a book on the subject about how, quite specifically, you go into a town and do your advance work and then proceed to conduct your revival. So Finney is a fascinating character, a rationalist and an empiricist in a sense, who really believes that you can do certain things quite scientifically to create an upswelling of religious enthusiasm.
What is also new about the Second Great Awakening is its link to social reform.
And so there are a whole bevy of organizations that come out of the first half of the 19th century for distributing Bibles, distributing tracts, organizations that get together and collect money for missionaries, both at home and abroad, and then, of course, temperance organizations, organizations to redeem prostitutes, anti-slavery organizations. And so the distinctive feature of popular religious expression in the Second Great Awakening is that people move from revivals to these various forms of social activism, which are quite deliberately engineered by the astute clergymen who thought them up, both to do good and to prolong the intensity of popular religious